Hello everyone and welcome to Starcom, Unknown Space. This is very much an indie game. I think it's a very small group of people that made this possible. And it is a 2D space shooter slash RPG in a way. I would almost maybe call it almost a text adventure at times. I've played probably about 10 to 15 hours on this, so I do have a fairly decent idea of what this is about. But it's paying homage to a lot of things that I'm personally very fond of, like Star Trek. Or if you remember the old Star Control 2, that was a DOS game. That was actually rather popular. And I played that a lot back on, I think it was on a 386 DX40. Yeah, showing my age here. I would have been in the early 90s. So definitely a callback to these sort of things, and I've played this for a little bit, and initially didn't really figure that this would make a good fit for the channel, but then I thought about it from a slightly different angle. Like I said, the sort of episodic Star Trek kind of angle. And I figured, why not? I'll give it a try and see what I can do with this creatively. Because if there's one thing that's really missing, in my opinion, from the game, is that it's a bit short on the cinematics and on the cutscenes. So while the whole thing itself is very atmospheric, it is obviously a two-dimensional game. And the graphics are relatively pretty, but it is not a $100 million production. So I figured, you know what, maybe I can combine that a little bit in terms of storytelling and artwork. So, which means that you will see AI art. So if this is something that puts you off, I'm sorry, this might not be for you. I will be experimenting with AI-generated videos this time around, and we will see how that goes. I'll be sparing with it. As is usual, AI will be designated. So in the bottom right, you will either see the AI logo or whatever watermark is embedded from the video generating service that I end up using. And I'll leave that there just so you know that that's what it is. Now, I don't feel like I'm depriving any artists of their work and income here, because I most certainly couldn't pay anyone to do that, and I can't do it myself. So this is simply something that wouldn't exist without AI. But yeah, these things are out of the way. I will be playing that on very hard mode, because where was it? Yeah, very hard difficulty, because I did test play it a bit, and the normal difficulty seemed way too easy. So the space combat simply wasn't challenging, and I figured I'd give it a spin on very hard, and we'll see how well that goes. So I might have to edit a few things out here and there where things don't go too well. But yeah, new series. And yes, last thing I want to mention, this is a pre-recorded series. So this is a series from the pre-recorded set. I generally try to not record too far ahead, such that I can take commentary and input from the from the viewer base, from you people. But this is, I can't do that for 5 or 6 videos a week, because I simply can't sit down every day and produce a video. So there are days when I can't do that for health reasons. There are days when I simply have other things to do. So there will always be some stuff that's pre-recorded, and this is going to be one of them. So this is going to be taking the slots that were previously occupied by the Crusader Kings 3 series. And so enjoy it. Feel free to leave your comments. Just be aware that if you feel like I should be doing something that I haven't done, or I should stop doing something that I am doing, unfortunately not going to be something that I can do much more than agree with you. Yes, I probably should have handled that better. But it is already pre-recorded, so there's nothing I can do about it. But still, feel free to leave your opinions in and let me know how that goes. And without further ado, we will get into it.